Thank you, Lori, for this great outline of our 2-for-1 Business in a Box 100% foolproof team assist strategy. And before I go on, I would also like to thank our admin staff. They work 24/7 tirelessly to make everything happen for the team. Spreadsheets, forms, working with the Mexican adoptions and so on. The people involved here that are the leaders that we are working with is Sherry Mojeski and also Marilyn Nepard and Eric Hatfield, who does most of the work with the Mexicans and the all the things that needs to be done and on the spreadsheets and so on. So thank you all for making this possible for us. We would not be able to do it without you. My name is Norbert Wachter. However, everyone knows me as Dr. Now. Just to give you a quick rundown on my biography, I came to Canada from Switzerland in the 60s and worked for a major airline, which was phenomenal fun, and I retired from flying after 28 years of service. Then, by pure chance, I got into the timeshare business, and that's where I got the handle Dr. Now, because I was able to convince people to purchase their timeshares now, today, not tomorrow. So that's why they called me Dr. Now. However, in the last 10 years, I started to work online because I decided to leave the timeshare game, and for the last 5 years, I lived in Mexico, where I created a network marketing downline of 300 plus people, mostly offline. The leaders in Mexico are very close friends of mine, and from that is where my TurboCycler and virtual property no-fail strategy was born. Now I'm going to introduce you in detail to our Super Turbo Team Build 100% no-fail strategy. Let's first look at virtual property, the residual monthly income program that is paid member to member, not through a company. This is what really attracted me to the program with virtual property, and the TurboCycler portion of our 2-for-1 business in the box is also member to member, not through a company. So that's why it makes such a wonderful marriage. So here we go. Virtual properties turning your dreams into reality. Virtual properties is a new way of earning monthly residual income. In our near future, virtual properties is the developmental economic project of the first ever member-owned 3D virtual world. We have fun with it, we make money, own virtual properties, own virtual businesses, 3D social environments, virtual getaways, and entertainment. The best way to stay connected with your friends and earn monthly residual income is with a virtual property. With virtual property today, members own and control their properties in our 2D environment. They manage and earn real monthly residual income. Now we're worldwide. In our first month, 133 different countries have visited our site. We currently have participants from all parts of the world. Our support team and members are here to assist you almost 24/7 in your preferred language. Now the VP member benefits are, not only we are providing you with a virtual property platform, we provide you with web-based tools, live training webinars, live support, free promotional websites, marketing and printing solutions, live access to admin and owners, virtual commerce area, exclusive training material, and much, much more. Check out some of our tools. TheBiggestProgramEver.com is the main site for virtual property. Then we have virtualproperties.in, where you are going to see all the webinars that we have and the timing of them. There's many during the week, everything from training and for new people to come and learn about the business. Then there's a support site, a promotional site, a print site, and a media site. In the VP retirement plan, virtual property is the only program in the world that will allows its members to reach retirement conditions in a period of 12 months. How would you like to earn $9,000 in residual income per every month? We have created a realistic, followable step-by-step guide so that you can stay on track and achieve your VP retirement goals fast and easy. Our business model is member to member. Get paid instantly. It is not through a company. So in other words, it's done through global payment processors like Solid Trust Pay, Alert Pay, which is also now called Paisa, and then also with PayPal. This program is kind of an evolution of affiliate sales or associate marketing, but please don't confuse this with multi-level marketing or gifting activities. It's certainly neither of those. Our program is by private invitation only. When someone wants to join our virtual property community, they first must become an active tenant by renting a virtual apartment from their sponsor or inviter. Your inviter will walk you through the sign-up process, making sure you are on the fast track to success. This is the most important slide. This is where you can see the virtual building categories that they are available to you. The category number 1 is a $50 tower which has 2 floors, 10 vacancies. And if those vacancies are full, that means you will be making a $500 per month residual income. In category 2 is a $250 tower. There's 9 stories, 45 vacancies, and your income potential is going to be $11,250. And in the category 3, $500 tower is 9 stories, 45 vacancies, and your income potential will be $22,500 residually every single month. And then last but not least, category 4 is a $1,000 tower, income potential 9 stories, 45 vacancies, $45,000 in residual income. Now let's think about that for a minute. If you have 45 vacancies and they're all filled, you have a $45,000 monthly residual income. However, that means you had to bring in 45 people to the business. Well, with our strategy with TurboCycler, the cash cow that we are offering you today with the 2-for-1 business strategy in the box, business in the box, you actually, as you will see in the next part of the presentation, will only have to bring in 4 people to be able to have a retirement income of $45,000 residually every single month. So look forward to the next part of the presentation. Now there's building construction costs. There are no membership fees associated with virtual property. There is a one-time construction charge that applies to all members depending on the category level you enter. The fee of one-time $100 can be made in 2 different payments. If you enter category 1, you only pay $50, half of the construction fee. When you decide you want to obtain category 2 property, then you pay the final half of the construction fee of $50. Well, in our system, because we are going to have the cash flow from TurboCycler, we will bring you into the into virtual property for free. You come into TurboCycler, and we will give you at the same time a free position with the landlord, the person that you came in through TurboCycler, on his side, and you will not have to pay the $300 for the first month. You will be able to do that from the TurboCycler cash, and so that way the construction fee will be coming out of the TurboCycler income. So really, you will only need to join us in TurboCycler with a one-time cost of $139.95, and that will give you in a virtual property a value of over $400. Exciting, isn't it? This has been a brief presentation of virtual properties, and there's lots more and lots of other ingenious ways to manage your property. Now, at this point in time, I'd like to introduce you to the cash cow of TurboCycler and how this strategy really comes all together. How we have created with this Mexican adoption system a foolproof way to get you to 45K per month within 12 months. So to do that, I need to share my desktop with you, and I will show you from my desktop the PowerPoint and also the spreadsheet that goes with the virtual property system. Now I just need to come up in a minute, and I will turn on the master TurboCycler spreadsheet for you. And there we go. Here is your master TurboCycler team spreadsheet. There you can see in column E, these are the landlords. The landlords in column E, and then in column F, G, H, I, and J are the renters. So when you come in, you'll be always coming through a landlord, and you'll be going into F, G, H, I, and J, and then you get a position in column E as you are also being a landlord right away, and you are going to have people join you through your link, and you will be able then to grow your business in virtual property through the promotion of TurboCycler and the 2-for-1 system. Now, as you can see in column A, B, C, and D, there is different colors. $50 is green, which are the $50 tower. The $250 tower is the orange ones, and the $500 tower are the yellow ones, and the $1,000 is blue. However, we do not have any $1,000 towers yet. We'll have them soon. Now, also on this spreadsheet, you will see there is a Turbo Team spreadsheet because it all ties together. And here again, you have a spreadsheet that shows you in column B the members, and column C, D, E, F, and G, and so on are the direct people that have come in through the link. And then all these directs in column E, C, D, E, F, and G are also in column B because they will have their own directs, and that's how it's controlled. That's what our admin staff does constantly. They are controlling all the growth. The forms will be filled in that you need to fill in. And you will also see now here, you can see some Mexican names like Norma Valdez, Alejandra Gonzalez Noriego, Octavio Gonzalez Noriego. Those are all Mexicans that have been adopted, and that they have been adopted through TurboCycler, and they get a free position over here, and within the month they will have the money to pay for the rent. It is rather ingenious. Now let me show you the PowerPoint for the Dr. Now 3D Team Assist TurboCycler Virtual Property Landlord Strategy, the 2-for-1 Business Opportunity Presentation. Let me get the slideshow started, and we'll take it from there. Okay, let's get started. Let's have a look what happens in our brilliant system. There you can become financially independent. Now here's, for first time, you see the TurboCycler matrix, the first one. Now there you are in yellow, which is me or you, and underneath there's 2 positions, and underneath that is 4 positions. So it's a 2 by 2. 2 people come in, and those 2 bring each 2, makes it a total of 6. So once you have 6 made for your second matrix. Now these people that are going to drop under you, number positions 1 and 2, either come through spill from above, because someone will work that matrix, and or you bring people in by promoting them yourself, or you have an option of joining the call center, and for $25 the call center will provide you with 2 sign-ups. The fastest way to do this is naturally by doing it yourself. However, the call center, if you do it yourself, will always get you the 2 people for the $25, which is really pennies of it's for pennies you will get this, and it's a very unique situation. Now, if you get your own, these flow in TurboCycler. Now each one of the positions are worth $100. So the first two that come in get paid up above you. It's a two-up system. The first two people, the $100 goes above you, and then the next four, or that's called your pay line, will go to you. So we will always work from the pay line. Now we also have another thing that we have in place, and that's called a co-op subscription for $20 a month that all of our members pay. And that co-op is a subscription, whereas the call center is a $25 one time only. Or if you want to do also get the call center to do for your one Mexican that you adopt, then you do that. Again, the $20 per month is going to be the one that is so for lead generation. We purchase some leads. We also have a scraper now that we are going to do some broadcasting. So there's a lot of things that we can do with that money that will bring us lead. SEO and SMO takes time. The SEO, and in another 60 days from now we should have 120,000 hits, so there will be lots of traffic from there, and all that traffic naturally will turn into sign-ups for the team. Now here is the first matrix of your adoptee and the second matrix of your adoptee. What basically happens is on your pay line, the third position that comes in, the first $100, you will then adopt a Mexican. What does that mean? That means you pay the $39.95 for it's a subscription every 3 months for the websites and all the things that goes with it, all the marketing and all the products that come with it. And you will then have that one Mexican adopted, and the Mexican that you see, it's called Adoptee 1, has its own first matrix. Now here's the first matrix of your virtual property, the adoptee of your first matrix. Here is the virtual property spreadsheet. As you saw that earlier, I showed you the spreadsheet. There is you, the landlord, and then there's the renters. And here's the first matrix of your adoptee. And there's on the bottom line, his pay line is $400 available for him to invest in you. So the first $100 he makes on his third position will be giving you an adoption of another Mexican from his pay line to you. So now you have two of them. Each one of those are worth $300 per month. So you're now in profit. And that should be happening very quickly. And then there's another $200 which is on the bottom level, which the new Mexican will then use to upgrade to the $200 level, which follows you, which is going to populate your $200 levels. And then the $100 is going to be for the second matrix. So that makes the $400 in total. So now let's go to the second matrix of the adoptee. Again, here's a spreadsheet. Here is the second matrix. There's $400 again at the bottom of the four positions. And as you can see, we have put through two people through the adoptee, and those are two new paying members for the adoptee. And the downline that you have will benefit of 200, or it may, actually could be your upline. It depends where those two new members fall. Now the $100 on the position number 4 will give you another. That means you now have 3 people on your virtual property business, in your virtual property business. 200 is for 2 new paid members for the adoptee, which is adoptee 2 and 3, as I just mentioned, and $100 is for the third matrix. Now at this point, you make $300 per month, and your adoptee makes $600, so you both are in profit, and all the rent will always be paid. Here's the adoptee's third matrix. Again, there's $400 on the bottom of the 4 positions. Now, these matrices filled from spill, from someone working that matrix, from follow me, meaning the people follow into that matrix, and also naturally by bringing in, from call center and also from co-op help. Here is the virtual property suite again. $200 for 2 duplicates from the adoptee from Payline to you. That now makes 5 members on your virtual property line in the spreadsheet and or in the business. And $100 at this point in time in the third matrix will be paid to you because you've adopted this member at the beginning, meaning you have marked him paid, and that means you are now getting that money back into your pocket. So there's some cash for you. And then $100 for the fourth matrix. You see, the Mexicans, they reinvest all their money into your growth and their own growth. Now here is the total of 5 new renters on your virtual property spreadsheet line just from one adoptee. Now let's think about that. You have 5 people. Each person pays you $300 per month in residual income. That is $1,500. You pay $300 to your landlord. That leaves you with $1,200 profit. Once everybody is at the $1,000 level in the virtual property, they will at that point each of them will pay you $1,800 per month times 5. That's $9,000 minus the $1,800 you pay your landlord. That leaves you with $7,200 per month in residual income. Now all these 5 adoptees that you have will duplicate exactly what the first adoptee has done. That means you will end up with 25 adoptees, and that's where you are going to get your $45K per month in residual income, and we know that will happen within 12 months from now. So we are setting our sales to a wonderful future. That's the money that you can fire your boss with. Now, the next matrix is the fourth matrix. And again, there's $400 at the bottom of the matrix on the second level. And at this point in time, there's $200 used for 2 new paid members for the adoptee. So in other words, the adoptee through his link will bring in 2 new members, paid members, and that brings him up to 4 people now. There's $100 put aside now to pay for the construction of the $50 and 250 level towers, and $100 for the 5th matrix. So let's go to the 5th matrix. In the 5th matrix, again, we're still talking about that single person that you've adopted. All this growth has come from that single Mexican adoptee that you've brought in. Now in the 5th matrix, there will be again $100 for a new paid member for the adoptee. That means at this point in time, he has 5 and you have 5. Your 5 will duplicate and give you 25. Your adoptee will have 5. And those 5 will make your adoptee $7,200 net profit per month. And in Mexico, where these people make maybe $20 a day, this will be the most wonderful Christmas and New Year's, and we will have a big party down south when we hand over these programs to them, give them their Alert Pay debit cards, set up their computers, and make sure that they from then on they can do their own growth and or just collect their residual income monthly and live happily ever after. And be very proud that you have created something for them, but they also are going to be very proud that they have created a great residual income for you. Now $200 is now taken towards for the rent for the virtual property. Your total needed is $300, and $100 is for the 6th matrix. So at this point in time, we have 5 and 5. So here is the 7th matrix. I'm sorry, the 6th matrix, I'm sorry. And there is $400 again at the bottom. $100 is used for the rent for the VP, 50 and 250 level towers. So now we have all $300 paid for. And $100 profit from your adoptee, for your adoptee. So here finally in the 6th matrix, your adoptee will start making his own money. So at this point, you and your adoptee are starting to make consistent monthly residual income in virtual properties, and also will have consistent profit in TurboCycler, which will give you both the money to upgrade to the 500, 1000, and 2000 levels in TurboCycler. So there is a lot of extra cash in there for everybody. Within the next 12 months, you can look forward to a 6-figure monthly residual income in virtual properties plus all the TurboCycler cash. And $100 is going to be used for the 7th matrix, because that will continue, 7th, 8th, and so on. You always go into a new matrix. Now your future will be as follows. All 5 adoptees will duplicate the above system, and you will end up with 25 adoptee renters at $1,800 each per month. That is $45,000 minus $1,800 to your landlord. Net profit per month, $43,200. And all that was created by just adopting 1 Mexican and bringing in 2 under you and 2 under the Mexican. Amazing. Your adoptees' future is as follows. All 25 adoptees that you have will have 5 renters each at $1,800, which is a total of $9,000 per month in residual income, less their $1,800 month rent they owe you. That leaves each of them with $7,200 per month. So here's the road to success and financial freedom. Turbo Cycler and bringing 2 paying members under you. Then you adopted 1 new Turbo Cycler member from your pay line and placing 2 paying members under that adoptee. Now this adoption that you did was through a Mexican that we have available for you, and you paid the $39.95 to activate his Turbo Cycler program, and then you simply mark him paid, and that's why you're adopting him from your pay line, so you can mark him paid. In other words, you're giving him a loan that he will pay you back in his 3rd matrix. And all future growth is produced out of profit from your adoptee's pay line and by duplicating your effort using the system above. The team assist, admin staff, and closers are always there to help you on the road to success. This is the first day of your rest of your life, so get started now. So at this point in time, I would like to get back to you and to open up the webinar for some questions and answers. So let me just get out of here and close this down. And I'm going to stop sharing my screen, and then I will just finish it up by saying thank you for listening to my presentation. I hope you don't get too overwhelmed with it. It's quite simple. There's a lot of help with the people that can give you some more information if you don't get it all. Even if you don't get it all at the beginning, just remember, all it takes is $139.95 to get started. So why procrastinate? Start today. This is your first day of your rest of your life, and you might as well make it a wonderful life to boot. Thank you for listening to me, and let's open up some questions.